In 2012, CD Projekt Red announced the ambitious project that is Cyberpunk 2077. Billed as free-flowing sci-fi saga, it got many gamers out there hyped, especially in the past couple of years when they released some very impressive teaser trailers featuring celebrities such as Grimes, A$AP Rocky, and Keanu Reeves. After a long 8-year wait, the game was finally released. And to the disappointment of the gaming community, particularly console gamers, the game runs terribly. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring that notification bell so you get updated with our latest content. Today, we'll be talking about how Cyberpunk 2077 became Cyberbug 2077. CD Projekt Red is responsible for The Witcher 3, hailed as one of the greatest games of all time. As gamers indulged in this masterpiece of a game, one question remained. If this is good, we can't wait to see how Cyberpunk 2077 will be. The Witcher 3 set a standard for their future games, as it was both a commercial and critical success. Combined with the amazing trailers released by the company, gamers were expecting a revolutionary gaming experience with this Blade Runner-inspired game. The stage was set for Cyberpunk 2077 to take the world by storm. And it couldn't come at a better time, considering the world is still dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic, meaning most people are in their homes, and what better way to practice social distancing than immerse yourself in a hyped gaming experience. Finally, the game was released on December 10, 2020 for PS4, Stadia, Windows, and Xbox One. The launch day was good, even great. But then, slowly, console gamers let out their frustrations on how the game ran on their consoles. On the day of the game's release, many critics praised the setting's realism, the skyscraping architecture, and alleyways. The gameplay was fun, the characters were unique, to add with the neon color scheme of the game overall. It was off to a great start, but with that great start followed an even steeper fall. As the hours and days went by, many irritated players were complaining about the game. They had waited years to play this ultra-hyped game, and what they experienced was a faulty game. They claimed that the code was unfinished, bizarre glitches would happen during adventures in the Night City. The game would even crash so often that people deemed it unplayable. Take note that the majority of the complaints came from console gamers, a large bulk coming from PS4 gamers. Given the colors that the game invigorates, several scenes apparently caused epileptic seizures, which prompted the makers of the game to add a separate warning for those susceptible to these kinds of episodes. There's even a bug that corrupts your game's save file, which has to be frustrating given that gamers spent up to $50 for the game, only to have their game's progress inexplicably corrupted. The base Xbox One and PS4 versions seem to have the worst end of it. Low resolutions and frame rates have been notably pointed out by the gaming community, which prompted them to speculate that this is due to the hardware limitations for those specific consoles. There are even crashes, texture pop-ins, stuttering, and much more, while newer consoles such as Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and PS5 don't have as many problems as the current-gen consoles, but aren't exactly bug-free either. Reloading the game doesn't even accurately restore to the state of which the game was saved. Quick saves and respawning after death would often reset various gameplay aspects, such as resetting enemy positions, even if they were previously distracted or moved. Some cases would even have the player respawning in mid-combat. The PC may run the game significantly better, but has also had its fair share of problems. The "Whoa, Cyberpunk 2077 has flatlined" error prevents the game from running for some. They said restarting your PC or updating your GPU drivers has fixed this for some, but not all. And while performance is better, it's certainly not up to par with the standards PC gaming has today. Low GPU utilization has been the main culprit for this problem, meaning the game can't fully utilize the potential of your gaming system, which may explain the poor frame rates. There's even a case of crackling audio sounds on the PC.
The Eurasian markets are going wild. Not to mention London.
Other minor bugs include invisible objects or missing NPCs. There was even a bug where weapons would float after killing some enemies, which was thankfully fixed with the Day 1 update. There are some sound mixing bugs and glitches still present, and missing inventory stats for some of the weapons. One annoying bug is where your health can go to 0 and just stay there, an unintentional immorality cheat. In short, the game has been an absolute disaster and is definitely one of the biggest disappointments of a full year of them. Just 7 days after the game's release, Sony decided to pull the game out of the PS Store, as it clearly has a lot of fixing to do. This move shocked people all over the world and added more problems to the game's developer. Even with reports that the Cyberpunk 2077 studio head is unhappy with the PS Store removal, the game tweeted an important update for PS4 users. They said that the decision was made to suspend digital distribution of Cyberpunk 2077 on the PS Store. Physical versions are still available, and they're working hard to bring back the game to the PS Store as soon as possible. In light of this, the studio has even offered refunds to those who are unhappy with the gaming experience and need only to click on a link they provided to submit a request to refund the game. 2 days after it was pulled out of the PS Store, Cyberpunk 2077 dropped a major patch, bringing the game version to 1.05 on PS4 and Xbox One. PC gamers will get this patch soon, along with a solution to the bug causing performance issues with AMD Ryzen processors. The console versions are way more problematic than the PC versions, so it makes sense that the game developer made the patch for the console the main priority. The patch includes fixes for crashes and making the game more stable. It also repairs the glitches involved with quests. There are also some solutions for graphics issues and other fixes for the UI, such as the crosshair staying on the screen even after you've put your weapon away. It still has a long way to go for it to make up for the backlash that it's received, but hopefully this patch is a step in the right direction. Now you can see for yourself a quick compilation of all the recorded bugs and glitches for the game. How did you find our video? Will you play Cyberpunk 2077, or are you frustrated with Cyberbug? Drop a comment below letting us know what you think and how you feel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you get notified when we upload a new video for you. If you like this video, make sure to catch our next 2 videos, for it will be even better. Thanks for watching Gadget Surfer TV. Until next time,